Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pippa's Art. Thanks for joining me for another video. So today's a bit exciting. I'm doing reallocation of money saved from completed savings challenges. And it's a bit of a game day where I roll the dice and let the dice decide which binders will get what. So if you're new to me and new to my channel, hello and welcome. Thank you for watching my video. So the way I cash stuff is I allocate a certain amount from my 2 weekly pay and I stuff that into my savings challenges and my scratch off challenges binders. I don't regularly cash stuff money into my sinking funds binders. So the way they get money is through completed challenges and days like today, where we will allocate some into my sinking funds. I also do Future Friday mini challenges, and there I do allocate those finished challenges to my sinking fund. So I just change it around a little bit. But I hope everyone is well and has had a good Monday, beginning of a new week. I know so many people that do not like Mondays, but I absolutely really like Mondays. I don't know, it's a fresh week, it's a new start, ready to hit those goals for the week. It's just, got a great feeling about it. So this is my completed challenges binder. So it is a little bit chunky and we have a bit of money to unstuff from there. So let's do that first and then I can sort it and we can get it situated. So the first finished challenge is Duck Duck Goose, and that was from Freya from Budgie Budgets. I might sort it as I go, actually. That might be a way to do it. My next finished challenge is a scratch off of one of mine, which was a save 20. I like having the money the right way. It's just my OCD, I think. Okay. Now, both of those are from savings challenges, so they can just go in the general pool where they'll be allocated. Now, this one is Save Me is actually going into my bills binder, which is my family binder. Really, it's a household binder. So I might just pop that there for now because it's actually got an allocated binder to go into. Same as this one. That was from Mish from the Lux Dollar. This one is from the Secret Budgeter and it's going towards household. So it'll go in the same binder. So we'll pop those two together. The next challenge, I'm not too sure who this is from. I received this as a gift from Tracy and it's going towards pets. So that's another one for my sinking funds that's already been allocated. Okay, the next one is a Merry Christmas Scratch Off, which is one of mine. So it saved 50. So let's get the $50 allocated. Okay, if you don't like this part, just skip past it, guys. That's fine. This is a scratch and save challenge from Mish from the Lux Dollar. So it saved me 30, 40, and 50. So happy about that. Okay, the next one finished challenge was an oopsie tracker that I forgot to resize it to A4. So it printed out these quite cute little challenges and I could not use them. They're just so cute. So that's actually going into my Mumcation binder. So we'll pop that there. The next one is Balloon Pop. And it was another freebie from Tracy. Not too sure who created it. But it saved 30, 45. So actually that's got to go towards something. That's holiday, so that's another Mumcation one. Let's get that 20 up there. I keep forgetting. We'll pop that in the Mumcation pile. Okay, the next one completed was from Faith, Hope and Budgeting. This is another freebie from Tracy and it's going towards bills, so it's household as well. I finished quite a few Future Fridays ones. This is another one, another whoopsie challenge tracker, and it's going towards Mumcation as well. So we will pop that back. We'll do that separately. Okay. Then we have Code Breaker, and that was from Freya from Budgie Budgets, and that saved me quite a bit of money. So we'll just do that. Put that there. Put that there. Just get them around the right way. Next one is my Colour and Save March tracker. That was St. Patrick's Day, so that's one that I've created. Next one is Amaze Budgie from Budgie Budgets, and it saved me quite a bit of money as well. So really happy with that. That is okay. Pop that in there. And then we've got the 10s and the 5. It's an old $5 note. Okay, getting close, guys. Nearly got them sorted. This is another scratch to save of mine. It's saved $75. So and lucky last was this. I don't know if I haven't put this up on my TikTok channel as yet, but I put it up on my YouTube this morning, and when I did this challenge I was bamboozled why I had only saved $40, and I thought that I had missed adding a 10, so I just added a 10 out of my allocation from last cash stuffing. But then re-watching the video I realized that I had left his belly button scratch off there, which would be $10. So in the end I would have saved that anyway. But yeah, that's my Christmas style scratch offs. But yeah, I was blind not to see that when I was doing it. Okay, let's get this cash together. It's a bit chunky. And we'll give it a count. So check that out. That's amazing. I do have my calculator here because it's the end of the day and my brain, I have about half the brain cells as I started off this morning. So let's go. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 320, 330. And then we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300? Okay, guys, I'm going to count that again. This is why I use the calculator. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Let's do it in 100 lots. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 100. So another 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, another 100, and 5. So $785. Woo, that's awesome. So let's put that aside for now. Let's just allocate these other ones. For some of them, I'll actually do a separate video for them. So let's do these ones. These were all going into household. So let's do these ones. Let's see what we've got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, so close. So I'm just going to keep a bit of a track of this guy. Okay, 95. And that's going to household. So let's grab our household binder. It's this pretty little purple binder. And this is going towards bills. So let's find water rates. Probably should. Let's actually pop it into house insurance, I think. So we got 95, and they are $20 categories. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's just cross off another one because we're so close to the 100. So house insurance has $100 in the bank. So it's got $195 in there. So that's great. It won't be enough to pay the whole bill, but at least it alleviates some of the pressure of finding the whole amount. Next one is pets. And it's got $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, and $40 in there. So pets is in my, family and pets binder. Pampered pets and their household staff reside here. That is very true. Yes, that is very true. So let's flip to my little pets and let's pop it in. Let's pop it in food because I have to clean off that tracker. So I won't do the tracker because I recently purchased food. But that now has $15 in the bank and $40. That's $55 in there now. So their food is about $300. I've got 1 dog and 3 cats. Let's pop this money in the Mumcation binder, which is my cruise savings for next year. I love this binder. Love it so much. So I love the colour. Okay, so let's see how much we've got. And we'll do a separate video with this one, I think, because I've got a few games to play with this one. So let's just count it up. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. So $120 in there. So what we'll do is we'll add that in the front and let's do a separate video for that one. I'll pop it in the front because I've got all scratch offs and minis and shut the door and all of that. So that'll be a fun little extra one to do. So we'll do that one. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. We'll get rid of those challenges. So persistence certainly does pay off with cash stuffing. I like to see this many challenges, and it's probably over, over probably a few months, maybe 3 months. But sometimes you just don't feel like you're getting there, and then all of a sudden you're finishing 3 or 4 challenges. So just little bits added each time and you get to your goal. It's amazing. Cash stuffing is the best. If you're thinking about cash stuffing and you don't know where to start, message me. Comment if you're watching me on YouTube. I'll pop my email in my description box. If you're watching through TikTok, message me. Happy to have conversations with you about it because it has basically changed my life. It is the best. Okay, so today we are going to pick 6 categories that we're going to allocate our $785 to. So we have Sarah and Alicia, which are my 2 daughters, family, car, Christmas, household, and fur babies. So let's do that. Let's give them a bit of a shuffle so we don't know which ones are which. I'm not going to allocate a category for school because back to school I'm pretty good. I'll start saving for that again in a couple of months' time. And I'm also not worried about subscriptions yet because all my subscriptions come due beginning of the year. So a couple of months I'll start cash stuffing those ones. But let's, okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a bit of a long video, guys. If you need to pause at any time, feel free. If you've got to watch it in different segments, that's okay as well. If you want to fast forward it, that's fine as well. So let's go. What do you reckon we start with? Let's start with the 5s. And we're just going to go 5s through to the last 50. And let's see, we're going to let the dice decide on this. All right. And where it lands, we never know. This is just, you know, it's great that I'm saving money, but I love having fun. Yeah, saving as well. Have a bit of fun with it, then throw it in the bank. Yay, everything's got something. Number 5 seems to be a bit lucky. But yeah, it's just amazing cash stuffing. I'm so happy that I stumbled across a couple of ladies when I was on Instagram probably about a year and a half ago. And I was so intrigued. And I was like, yep, I'm going to give it a go. And I'm so pleased I did. I've been able to save so much more money. And yeah, having money for my bills. Like I say, it may not be the complete and whole amount that I need, but at least it is, yeah, it helps contribute towards them, that's for sure. Gee, number 4, let's share it around. Okay, 2, 1. Let me know in the comments if you are a cash stuffer. And also let me know how long you've been cash stuffing for. Yeah, I'm always intrigued to find out other cash stuffers. Yeah, there's quite a few Aussie cash stuffers. But yeah, there's many, many more around the world. Okay, 3. This money's starting to pile up. Still getting through the 5s. Like I say, guys, if you need to fast forward, fast forward. This is the fun part for me, letting that dice decide. So 5. So when I pop this up on my TikTok channel, I will probably do one that is the whole version of me chatting and doing all of this. And then I'll also do a version that's sped up and with music in the background. So some people don't have time to sit and watch videos or want to listen to me ramble on. So yeah, I always like to put up the quicker version with just music as well. So here we go. We're on to the 10s. 6, 4, 2. 4 is so lucky. I wonder what 4 is going to be. It's got a lot of it. And number 2 seems to be popular too. Okay, 6, 5, 6. Oh, I think I put one on 4 instead of 5. I don't know. It all goes. It's all going towards the same thing. So it doesn't matter if it gets mixed up. I actually find it quite difficult chatting and doing this at the same time. I know they say, look, women should be able to do this 2 things at once. Yeah, not this woman. She cannot. She needs to focus on just one thing. Okay. 6, 4. Getting close, guys, to the end. 6, 5, 6, 4, 5. Last couple of 10s. 2's lucky. Okay, on to the 20s. I wonder who's going to get the lucky 50. Oh. Okay, last 20. Okay, who's going to get the 50? Oh, number 2. You're so greedy. Okay, let's bring this little tray in. Pop them into here. And then we can get them sorted. I think number 3, it didn't get very much, but everything else seemed to get pretty well. Okay, so number one. Before we turn it over, let's see how much it got. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $85. And it's going towards, Sarah and Alicia. So this is their beautiful binder. I love it so much. And we're going to do the same thing, is let's pop this in the binder and let's do a separate video to reallocate that, because I've got to cross off some trackers, like wipe them off and that. Okay, number two. 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 185. Excuse me, guys. 185 is going to family. Awesome. So let's see where we can pop this one. So let's pop some in birthdays. And again, I can't do the tracker because I haven't crossed it off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's go 30 into birthdays. And that's just a tracker that I've got done up for that, but I'll have to cross them off. I'll wipe them off. I'll have to do that. Clothing, let's put 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, $35 into clothing. Okay, no, let's go $40 into clothing. 10, 40, save $10 an icon. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is clothing for myself because I have clothing in Miss Sarah and Alicia's binder as well. So it now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So 130 in there. Mainly the clothes in Sarah, allocation in Sarah and Alicia's binder is for Alicia. She's my 14-year-old. Sarah is 18, 19 this year. She has a job, so she buys the clothes, you know, whatever she would like. Okay, self-care. So this one's mainly for me as well. So let's put 10, 20, 30, 45 in there. And they're $10 ones. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and just do half a one. So it now has 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, $205. So that's nice. I'll probably get my fingernails done or something like that one day if I feel up to it. Let's pop the next $70 into day trips because I do want to take the kids to the zoo. Oh, we need a different trackers or needs to be wiped off. But that's okay. Let's add it into there. So we've got 150, 170 in day trips. So that's excellent. Like that. That got nice water money. Okay, number 3, which I don't think did well, was Christmas. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Hey, that's still pretty good. Okay, so let's finish off this tracker. Sorry guys, it's wobbled you then. This is one of my Christmas Colour and Saves challenges, and I keep forgetting that I actually made them in the envelope, and I'm using the wrong green. That's okay. 10, 20, 30, 30, and 15 is 45. Don't look at my colouring in skills, guys. So that's 35, 10, 20, 30, and 5, and that completes that first one. So all up, it has saved And these will get reallocated again into my other categories. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 in that one. And it actually isn't finished yet, because if you wanted to continue, each of these icons here are $5. And then let's pop, what have we got at the back here? Let's add in 10, 20, $30. Let's add it into here. So that's got $100 in there now with Christmas Blasted Balls. That's from Rachel from Money Wishes with Rachel. Okay, that's Christmas allocated. Lovely. Number 4 is car. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, $150. So this is my everything car binder. So let's go. So all these dashboards, if I don't mention who they're from, then they are created by me. So car service, what do we got in there? We've got 55. So let's add another 50 into there. Let's go 55 so we can, it's a half a one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that now has $110 in there. So it's got $55 in the bank. And then add that 55. And my car service is due in October, so a little bit of while go yet. Car rego. Let's add, we might actually add the rest. I know that's a bit boring, but my car rego is due in September. So let's add 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Okay. So that's a half a one. So that's 10, 30, 50, 70. What did I say it was, guys? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So 10, 30, 50, 70, 90. We'll just cross it off there because they're $20 an icon. Okay, so same thing. I've got a bit of money in the bank with the car rego. I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, and that 95 is 500 and something. Let's do that. I'm just not mathing today, guys. But yeah, I've probably got about $300 more to go in that one. Okay, number 5 was fur babies, and it got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 125. So 125. So let's put to the back to the fur babies. Okay, vet, grooming, we won't worry about yet. Pet food. Okay, so vet. Let's pop 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 into grooming and to vet. So 70. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's my little vet tracker. It's so cute. And that means that we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, $260 in vet now, which is pretty close to being kind of fully funded. So that would do my Maremma dog, and then we've just got the cats to do. So let's put the other in the pet food. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I've got to cross that off. So let's just add it in. And then we can count to see how much we've got in there now, which is 5. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, $110 in pet food. Lovely. Okay, lucky last is number 6, which is household. And it got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So 175. Okay, household binder is this one. Right, let's put it in. Let's put some in electricity, because it's going to be due the end of June. Let's just pop it all in electricity. I know that is not good, and it's a bit boring, but that's my next bill due. So let's pop it. And I've got to mark off that tracker. And then that is probably half of the bill that I need. But thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for watching my reallocation. Like I say, if you've got any questions, please message me. I am more than happy to guide you on your own cash stuffing journey. There will be a couple more videos. I'll do a Mum Keisha one and a Sarah and Alicia one. So yeah, watch out for those ones, because I'll do separate videos for those. And I might do separate videos, or I might do them together. But yeah, they've got sort of games and that involved in it and that, so it's a bit more detailed. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. See you later.